Ambassadors for Respect, brought to you by Peacemaker, Minnesota.
We are here to give a recipe to stop bullying.
And here are the 3 ingredients to the recipe. Include others. Use kind person first language. Advocate for oneself and others.
Now we're going to talk about the 3 ingredients to stop bullying.
The first ingredient is being included and embraced by others. It is about being accepted for who we are and what we are. We are all human beings.
We may look different, walk different, but we all feel and we all want to be loved and valued for who we are.
Hi, I'm Alex. I like sci-fi, video games, and learning about history. When I was in Oak Park, I was bullied by a kid named Braden. He bullied me because he did, and he was kind of a bully to everyone. And he also gave teachers a hard time. He singled me out and made me feel alone and angry. He called me names like retarded and stupid. I wish more was done about him though, and I'm glad that he's not in my life anymore. My advice to others is to talk to a teacher about what's going on and find a group of people you fit in with.
Hey, my name is Omar. I love video games, cars, and going to church. I'm Hispanic, but do not speak Spanish at all, sadly. I love Hispanic food like tacos and pupusas. When I got to high school, I experienced bullying by students. They call me Bigfoot because of the hair of my arm right here. They call me a wrecking ball because of my weight. They would make jokes about Hispanic people. This made me feel sad, depressed, and angry. Friends that I had started not hanging out with me. I felt left out and alone. Since then, I have made friends. One of my friends is named Jersey. She helped me out by talking to me and hanging out with me. She introduced me to her friends. They were down to earth and understood my pain. They're always available to hang out with me and to play video games. I think everyone should be accepted for who they are. We should always be patient and kind to one another.
We do not want people to feel like Omar or Alex does. Can anyone think of ways to include someone?
We include people because we all matter. We all are important, no matter how different we are.
This is why Ambassadors for Respect include others.
Words are very powerful. We people with disabilities have been called many things over history. Ugly, hurtful words, and these labels keep the negative attitudes going.
Labels belong on jars, clothing, candy bars, not people.
Negative words have also been used to pity people. We are more alike than different. Our language needs to promote the person first because people are what matter the most, not our disability.
Here's an example to how to use people first language. Instead of saying disabled student, it's better to say student with disability. Or instead of saying ADHD kid, it's better to say a kid with ADHD.
Or just say the person's name with no label at all.
Here are some more examples of how to use person first language. Instead of saying blind, we could say person who is blind. Instead of saying disabled, you could say person with a disability. Instead of calling someone autistic, you could say they are a person with autism. Instead of saying handicapped, you could say person with a disability. Instead of calling someone learning disabled, you could say they are a person with a learning disability. Now it's your turn. How could we describe this boy? He is a blank who is blind. If you said a person who is blind or a boy who is blind, you'd be correct. Can you describe this person using person first language? If you said person with a disability, you are right.
Using kind, people-first language is the second ingredient to stop bullying.
Language is powerful. We want to use it well. We don't want to hurt people.
As ambassadors for respect, we use kind people first language.
The third ingredient is being an advocate. What does being an advocate mean? An advocate is someone who stands up for something or someone. One way we can advocate for others is by doing something nice for them. What are some acts of kindness that we can do for others?
After the video, take the star that we gave you earlier and write down an act of kindness that you will actually do for someone. It's not only saying what will you do, but actually doing what you say you will do.
This string and the stars will stay in the classroom to remind you of the commitment you made to make acts of kindness.
You can make a difference in your life and the life of someone else.
Ambassadors for respect are advocates for oneself as well as for others.
As ambassadors for respect, we promise to include others, use kind person-first language, advocate for myself and others.